Hello and welcome to the awesome TV show with Nikhil Taneja. Like Luke Cage, I'm your bulletproof host, Nikhil Taneja, because the only things that can hurt me are YouTube comments. No, they can't, because I know you all love me, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So much has happened in television over the last couple of weeks, I don't even know where to begin. The Emmys happened, there were so many unexpected winners for all the right reasons. But then there was Maggie Smith. Stop winning, Maggie Smith. It's over. Stop it. No. No. Not again. No. 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 Nada. Nine. No. As I mentioned in the last episode, we'd compare to see who won the Emmy predictions game. I got 7 out of 13 because who could have guessed Louis Anderson winning? What? But with 9 out of 13 predictions in the YouTube comments, the winner of the Emmy predictions game is Asif Sheikh. As I'd also mentioned last time, the winner would get a gift hamper of love. So here you go, Asif. Lots of flying kisses for you. Maybe someday you can replace me as the host of the awesome TV show, only after you kill me. Not gonna happen. In other awesome TV news, Ray Donovan, Suits and Ballers ended pretty decent seasons. My favorite dramedies, Survivor's Remorse and Casual ended excellent seasons, while The Night Off and Crashing had wonderful season 1s. I want to talk about all of them, but I want you guys to decide which show you want me to talk about. So if you would like me to review any of the shows that I have mentioned, whether The Night Off or the inconsistent but high quality Mr. Robot, leave your comments below and I'll review the show for you in the next episode. A bunch of great shows have returned with their new seasons. The fantastic You're the Worst, Transparent, The Last Man on Earth, Our Desi Girl, Priyanka Chopra's Quantico, New Girl, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Empire and a bunch of other shows. There's Atlanta, High Maintenance, Fleabag, Quarry, Speechless, Designated Survivor, Better Things, Easy, Westworld, and of course, Marvel's Luke Cage. Yes, Fall TV is back and I want to do a complete round of all the shows you should watch and you shouldn't, but I'll do that next episode after I've seen all of them. And yes, I will see all of them. Every last one of them. But in this episode, we are obviously going to be talking about Marvel's Luke Cage, which I binge watched over the weekend because A, my eyes are indestructible too, and B, the last time I took time in watching something, you guys showed off in the comment section. Yes, I am talking about Stranger Things. Most of my review will be spoiler free, except for this one section in the end where I will warn you. But wait till the end because I'm debuting a new section this episode, Awesome TV on TV. Luke Cage, Netflix and Marvel's 4th collaboration after Daredevil season 1 and 2, as well as Jessica Jones. Luke Cage is something that I've been waiting for over a year now, ever since we got a sneak peek of his super strength in Jessica Jones last year. And apparently I was not the only one waiting. The servers of Netflix actually crashed for a couple of hours over Saturday after Luke Cage launched, because Luke Cage is actually that strong that it broke Netflix. So here's 5 things that I loved about Luke Cage and 5 things that I didn't. Number 1, the symbolism. Luke Cage is Marvel's first show that is politically, culturally and socially relevant in that it stands for something. And that something is black empowerment. There are a lot of references within the show of all the hardship black Americans have to face, whether on the hands of police brutality, bias or stereotyping. Everyone from Martin Luther King to Trayvon Martin gets a mention in the series. And everything from the fact that Luke Cage has no mask because the world needs to see the face of a black hero, to the fact that he wears a hoodie because not every black man in a hoodie is a criminal, is symbolism for something bigger. Harlem isn't just a neighborhood in the show, it's a way of life. Number 2, the music. Man, Luke Cage is not only the very first musical superhero show or film, it is also the most hip-hop TV series on television today, even more so than Empire, Power or The Get Down. There's also everything from soul to jazz to blues to R&B to rap, including a very dope Method Man rhyme on Luke Cage. It's called Bulletproof Love. It's already on YouTube. You guys must check it out. Number 3, Mahershala Ali and the rest of the supporting cast. Mahershala Ali, who's so good as Zemi Danton in House of Cards, is one of the best things about Luke Cage as well. Ali plays one of the villains in Luke Cage, Cottonmouth. The great thing about Luke Cage is that the support cast is just as strong and the characters are just as complex as the main hero. Of course, nothing beats the Punisher and nothing will. Number 4, the badass women. Luke Cage also wears its feminism on its sleeves because the girls in the shows are not just props. Daredevil. but fully fleshed out characters who actually take the plot forward. Rosario Dawson's Claire Temple gets her biggest part in a Marvel show yet, while Simone Missick's Detective Misty Knight is actually the most competent cop in the Marvel Netflix universe so far. And then of course there's Alfre Woodard's Maria Dillard, who's so good at being so bad. At number 5, of course, Mike Colter. Best known before as the scary bad guy Lemon Bishop in The Good Wife, Mike Colter in and as Luke Cage is obviously the best thing about the series. For a show that has so much to say, Colter manages to say it with a calm and cool swagger that not many heroes can manage. He's almost like a cowboy from the Old West, except instead of the hat there's the hoodie, and he doesn't need a horse or anybody or anything else because he's got that body, that bulletproof body. Of course, nothing beats the body of Pablo Escobar. So here's a few quick things that I did not like about Luke Cage. Now this part is dark and full of spoilers, so if you haven't seen Luke Cage, please watch it and then come back and view this section. Number 1, too long. Luke Cage suffers from the same issue that every Marvel Netflix collaboration so far suffers from. At 13 episodes of 1 hour each, it is way too long. Number 2, too many villains. There's also not one central villain in Luke Cage, so there's never one big threat looming large. The problem with character development is that, just like Luke Cage, the villains in the series also seem to be discovering themselves and finding themselves. Someone please bring back Kilgrave. Number 3, Cottonmouth's death. The worst part of the series for me was the fact that they bumped off one of their best characters as well as the best actors on the show, Mahershala Ali's Cottonmouth. The murder literally served no purpose in the series except for making it less awesome. Number 4, no crazy action sequence. Yes, we did have that one action sequence that you guys saw in the trailer, but for a man with super strength, at least they could have got him to fight like a helicopter or something, like Captain America. There's no one daredevilist action sequence in the series that will make you go whoa. Number 5, no Jessica Jones. There's literally no mention of Jessica Jones in the entire series except for a stray mention by Claire Temple somewhere in the show. It's odd that Luke Cage is such a huge part of Jessica Jones' life, but Jessica is completely missing from his. And since she's missing, there's no coffee either, if you know what I mean. Also, every episode title of Luke Cage is actually the title of a song by the hip-hop duo Gang Starr. So basically Luke Cage is a must-watch in spite of the length and in spite of any of the issues that it has. If I had to rate it among all the Marvel Netflix series, Daredevil Season 2 on number 1, Luke Cage on number 2 only because of how relevant it is, Jessica Jones on number 3 for no other reason than the fact that it was long, and Daredevil Season 1 at number 4 because it was boring. And now, a new section of the awesome TV show, Awesome TV on TV. Here's a look at all the awesome television on Indian television that you can watch every week. On Monday 9 PM on Star World, Priyanka Chopra is back with Quantico Season 2. From October 17th onwards, Star World Premiere will be debuting 2 new series, Divorce starring Sarah Jessica Parker at 10 PM and Insecure featuring the star of the YouTube series Awkward Black Girl, Issa Rae at 10:30 PM. On Tuesdays at 9 PM on Star World, there's a new series featuring a female baseball player, Pitch. And at 10 PM on Star World Premiere, we have the much buzzed about Jonathan Nolan series Westworld. On Wednesdays at 7 PM on Colors Infinity, Season 3 of Flash is back after the Flashpoint in Season 2. At 10 PM on Star World Premiere, you can check out Quarry featuring Logan Marshall Green about a war veteran gone rogue. At 10 PM on Comedy Central, you can watch the very funny dysfunctional family road trip comedy, The Detour. On Thursdays, at 7 PM on Colors Infinity, you have Arrow Season 5. At 9 PM on Star World, the Cookie Monster is back in Empire Season 3. At 10 PM on Star World Premiere, you have Better Things, which is co-created by Louis C.K. and features Pamela Adlon. On Fridays at 9 PM on Star World, check out The Blacklist Season 4. From October 14th onwards, Colors Infinity will play Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 at 7 PM. Saturdays has a lot of humor for us. There's Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 4 at 8 PM on Comedy Central, while the Graham Norton Show comes back with Season 20 at 10 PM on Comedy Central. If you think that I'm an indestructible host and bulletproof to YouTube comments, like, share and comment on the video below, as well as subscribe to the Film Companion channel on all social media. And if you think I'm just as cool as Luke Cage or not, You can personally tell me on all my social media handles at Taneja मैं हूँ, because Taneja मैं हूँ, मार्क इधर है.